Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're back. It's going to be a briefing. This is Norwood Sykes Spalding, Bare Bones Broadcasting. I think I forgot to do that on the last one. I was singing in glee. Should I tell you about a horrible incident I had today? I was in glee at a grocery store that I hold priceless, and sharing remarks and wits, teasing. The manager accused me of shoplifting. I about fell off. I got $300 or $400 in my pocket. I go to this store and I told her this place was an asset. Let me ask you something. I'm going to ask you something about thieves and how you read them. I go to the store frequent, not often. No. I want to put it this way. For years, I have gone off and on to this store enough that they know my face well. I've made remarks with people and become acquainted with some of them to help. Would it be smart for me? How good a con would you have to be, like an embezzler for a state agency or something? Do you know anything about suspicion and merchandising? And you're looking at the most aspect merchandiser, understanding advisor walking this planet. I better put on my merchandiser advisor aspect walking this planet hat and carry my staff. I'm the king of the Jews. Idiot! Now, I know a lot about merchandising. My ancestors are shoe people. That makes grocery nothing. Know it. Do you know what the staple of the merchandising industry is? Like bananas to the produce department? Shoes! Do you know what the first item ever merchandised? Shoes! Do you know that at one time you never wore shoes? And there were great wars over shoes! Are you aware of that? Traditional wars are the first wars. The Mediterranean Sea is still dumb enough to have them and call them every name under the book. Traditional wars are dumb. My ancestry was very, very, very engaged in warfare at one time with this globe in traditional warfare. And then the most tactical weapon was smother. They didn't use guns or bows and arrows. You would entrap and smother. You were quick. I bet. Smother. That's how everything dies. It smothers. Loses air. Understand? Suffocates. Your heart fails. You suffocate. The heart doesn't. He had a heart attack. No, he's suffocated because the heart failed. He's suffocated because of this. He's suffocated because of that. You suffocate. Basically. Stop breathing. Swallow too much air. No. Beside the point. Merchandising, I understand. Oh, yeah. Actually, merchandising goes before market and will be here long after it. Merchandising. It's different than market. And merchandising, you merchandise, your market works. And one of the main aspects you use in merchandising is cordial. So they come back. Now, I have that relationship at that grocery store. Big time, had it for a long time. I don't know what happened today. They didn't see me pay for something that they knew I had, these particular people. Only they didn't check with the cashiers to see if I did pay for them before they went and come to me. Dumb. Do you know how that hurt my feelings for that to take place? You'll never know. Personally. If I die tonight, I want everyone to know that that woman is an idiot. She's a manager and walks around with her hands behind her back. Idiot! This grocery store merchandise is different than anything else in town, and it is staggering. It has a wonderful lot of assets and options, and to me, it's an asset to the community. I enjoy going there. Delightful. Listen, any thief that steals where he appreciates is an idiot. The closest thing I do, I'm a thief because I use the Federal Reserve note. I consider myself a degraded robber for using the currency. Only off the shelf, I have enough currency to pay for it, and I do. I consider the merchants panhandlers. They're the mahaptahota. They trade this ridiculous currency, and it's a debt. Every time they trade that currency, somebody not born yet is in debt. Every time. You're not even bright enough to understand that. So I know it's not going to get fixed in my lifetime, because I've tried to explain that to you, and you're too stupid to understand what I'm talking about. That's a currency of internationalism. It's an IOU, and you gathered it all in right now. You could not pay the debt on the Federal Reserve note with the Federal Reserve note if you took every one of them in. Got them all out of the bank. If you sold everything on this North America and took the money and tried to pay the debt on the Federal Reserve note, you could not pay it. The guy that owns it doesn't want those notes for payment. They're not going to cover what is the debt. Do you understand me? You thumbed your nose at Mother Nature. You have to work your way out of this. As Christ told Jerusalem. Want to bet? It's exactly the same scenario. And you will pay to the last farthing. Here also. You understand me? Clearly. Keep that well in mind. And it takes cordial to do it and return customers with appreciation. Got it? The thief that returns the crime ain't very bright, is he? Usually that gets him. I don't want to come back here and live, believe me. No more lifetimes for me. I ain't returning to this crime. Nope. One lifetime got stolen from me. I recklessly stole another lifetime that belongs to my maker. I gotta get off here, kiddie. I'll be back and remind you.